Welcome to the Vanilla to Vixen podcast. This show contains adult content, so if you are under 18 or easily offended, please switch off now. Mr. and Mrs. N are not qualified relationship counsellors. This show is for entertainment purposes only. Now the disclaimer is out of the way, sit back, relax, and enjoy our journey from Vanilla to Vixen.
Welcome to episode 158 of Vanilla to Vixen. We are your hosts, Mr. and Mrs. N, and we're also sometimes known as...
the Naughty Couple.
Hello, Mrs. N.
Hello, Mr. N.
Welcome to another exciting and titillating episode of Vanilla to Vixen.
Absolutely.
Now, we have lots of things to go through today.
I've got a list.
Blimey.
I've had to get my list out.
That's a little bit too kind of like... you know,
organised,
efficient and organised.
It's my personality.
I know. I'm just sitting here winging it, just slowly recovering after our summer party.
Wow, yes.
But before we talk about all the naughtiness that happened at the V2V Big Summer Beach Party in the Midlands that doesn't have a beach... but we'll come to all that in a little bit. Here's a little message that we've received. Okay. My sister came out today, and thanks to your show, she's managed to come out, and she now identifies as a musical instrument.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
He said, I always had my suspicions about harmonica.
Oh, for goodness sake.
That's brilliant.
Oh my goodness. Please don't write in.
We've also had actually lots of messages.
What, real ones you mean?
Real messages. Real messages. Now, these messages are quite good. Roger and the Cabin Girl.
Oh, bless them.
Our gorgeous crew.
Yes.
Roger has sent me a business that is for sale.
Ooh.
And it's genuinely... Is
this a potential?
Well, funnily enough, this is actually a genuine potential one that we could look at.
Because as much as I love the ones we've been sent, they've been a little bit out of our price range.
This is probably one of those things. But this is actually genuine. There's actually a swingers club in the UK, totally complete, all fully licensed, full licensed adult swingers club up for sale in the UK.
Is there?
And we've walked past it.
Have we?
It's an established adult entertainment venue in Torquay.
Oh, yes, we have walked past it.
Yeah, it's up for sale. It's called Within Temptation. I think it used to be called Temptations.
Yes, I think so.
But it's now on Google as Within Temptation.
Right.
Slight change. And it's up for sale for £495,000. Yeah, but that's not bad.
That's just a snippet.
It's got the bar. It's got everything with it. You've got a pizza oven that you can't cook a pizza in.
Oh, you see.
But you can concoct other things in this pizza oven.
There'll be no pineapple on there, will there?
You could put pineapple on.
It's the only time it's suitable.
you could pop a pineapple on top.
You could pop a pineapple on top.
I'm not a massive fan of pineapple, but I would give it a go in that situation.
I have heard a rumour that it's supposed to make men's...
jizz.
Yes, taste...
I knew you were thinking of that.
Taste sweeter, apparently.
Yeah. Look, it's got a playroom. This has got a big, massive playroom with all the kind of lights in the bottom. If everyone's not been to Temptations, it's got a shower room, huge shower room. You could have naughties in there. It's even got...
It's got jacuzzi.
It's got a giant sort of proper stone type jacuzzi. It's really nice.
It's a shame we didn't get a chance to visit it when we walked past it.
I know. We'd got our family, our young family with us.
It would not have been appropriate.
So, yes, it would have been a little bit difficult. But it's all sort of a black and white club, kind of like sort of Stratford-upon-Avon Tudor beam type place. And, and it's in Torquay. I'm not a massive fan of Torquay. You
didn't really enjoy it, did you, when we went?
I hated Torquay. I'm sorry to all the people of Torquay. I'm sure it's a lovely place. It just wasn't for me. I'm not particularly a city person, town person.
No.
And you booked us a holiday in the town.
We were right on the quay, weren't we?
Yeah, it was too busy for me. There were too many people and I had to speak to people.
There was a great waterside restaurant there that we went to for breakfast most mornings because our daughter absolutely loved it.
Yes, that was pretty good.
And obviously you'd got the boats and things, so...
Yes, it was pretty good.
Because you love boats, so I thought... But no, it wasn't your favourite place, was it?
It was difficult. And also as well, I remember having trouble with my bank card on that holiday. For some reason, they thought I was part of a Nigerian call centre and decided to stop my bank card. And I couldn't sort that out. There was no particular branch of my bank there, which seemed to be like unpopular for about 200 miles was the nearest branch at the time. And so I had to live on our credit card. So and then pay that off when we finished the holiday. And so we had to live on the credit card. And so we couldn't actually go anywhere that was cash. We had to just use card only.
Yeah.
Which now is easy.
Yes.
But back then, a few years pre-COVID, it was a shitter.
Yeah, that's true.
And so we had to live at this American diner.
It was. What was it called? Waterfront Jack's.
I never wanted to see another syrup-filled pancake.
The food was lovely.
Yeah, but I was 36 stone when we left.
And you could take your dogs.
Oh yeah, the dogs were eating pancakes.
They loved it.
They were living their best life.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was our Torquay holiday. TripAdvisor. Mr. N says, don't go with a dodgy bank card.
Apologies for any listeners that live in Torquay.
I was gutted as well because I'm a huge fan of like classic British sitcoms and I wanted to see Fawlty Towers.
Yes, you did.
And the hotel thing, I don't know if
it's been sold.
Yeah, it was all sold off and I don't know. And so I missed that.
That upset you, didn't it, a little bit?
So we were just left with, there was a beautiful, what we thought was almost like a private tiny beach.
It was like a tiny cove, wasn't it, that you found, actually.
And the landlady, where we were staying at her place, very kindly, she just wandered in halfway through our holiday. She was like some weirdo. And she just wandered in. She went, oh, yeah, I've just come for my Hoover.
No, it was a travel cart.
Oh, yeah.
Which was under the bed we were staying in.
Which was more bizarre because she was about 108. And she wanted a travel cart. And she was like, oh, yeah, I'm just getting my travel cart. I forgot about that. She went into the little cupboard with a Hoover and all the stuff. And it was like, oh, and by the way, don't go on that beach down there. That's what all the junkies use.
Yes, that's right. It was right opposite where we were staying,
it's just full of needlers and junkies. Don't go down there. Have a nice holiday. Have a nice holiday. You'll love it.
It was the first time we ever used a wet room as well, wasn't it? And we both hated it because... If anybody that's got a wet room, I hope you've had it designed where it doesn't soak your toilet rolls.
Yes.
This one, it was just went everywhere, didn't it? It was kind
of a pre-COVID holiday because we had no toilet roll for the whole holiday. So I'm sorry to the people of Torquay. Welcome to TripAdvisor with Mr. and Mrs. N, where we rubbish your holiday town. Yes, that was Torquay in a nutshell.
The only thing that worries me about having the club in Torquay is, as we know, Cornwall isn't far away from Torquay, Devon.
Yeah.
They don't like
clubs
down there. I'm thinking of your demographic. Is there enough people to run a successful club in that area?
Well, I mean, it's a very, very well-known fact that the whole of Cornwall councils just will not allow swingers clubs. I like a challenge.
Well, the thing is, see, I mean, Cornwall is we absolutely adore Cornwall. We went to Cornwall for our honeymoon and we have been hooked ever since. I mean, we've been to Cornwall before that, but we just fell in love with the place, and it was like that would be our ultimate place to live.
Yes.
Now, if we could get a swingers club down there.
Yeah, but they might not like it.
No.
You know?
Yeah.
And I've got to say, Within Temptation is probably the most southern club.
Yeah, it must be.
If it's not, phone in, dear listener, if you know another club that's further south than that.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking on that kind of southwest sort of hub. I don't think there's anyone further south because Cornwall just will not allow any clubs.
Yeah.
So you've got to say that Within Temptation is the closest club. I know they did have problems with their licence not too long ago. It was in the press that they had a load of grief. And bear in mind, the club was established. I don't understand that. A club is established. It's not a trouble place, you know, and yet they had problems, I think, with the local council and the NIMBYs.
Not in my backyard.
The NIMBYs. And so, again, they face that kind of, I guess, almost kind of prejudice of the naughty hobby, the lifestyle and everything, and we don't want that around here.
Yeah.
I remember reading about that. I think I even featured it on the podcast.
I think you may well have done. Well, I don't think that one's for us then.
Okay.
Are there any others?
We've talked ourselves out of Torquay.
We did.
Thank you to Rogers.
Yes, thank you, my lovely. Keep looking.
Keep coming. And that is a serious one. If you've got serious ones that you think that would be cool, you know, if it's a lease, send it in to us. We'll have a look at it.
Yeah.
We're open to ideas. We'll talk about the expanding V2V in a little bit.
Yes.
V2V is massively expanding and we've got lots of exciting things. So this is another one sent in by Mr. Horny.
Yay! Mr. Horny. Is he in the house?
He's in the house. It's becoming a weekly thing that Mr. Horny's sending.
I love the fact that you've got everybody
looking for V2V clubs for us. This one may be on the ostentatious side because it's Mr. Horny. He's got grand ideas.
Yeah.
It's an abandoned power station that's been turned into what's called a brutalist home.
A what? Oh.
It's in the middle of the sea.
I was going to say that's like a...
It looks like a Bond villain island.
What do they call them? The oil rigs. It's an oil rig.
It could be an ex-oil rig. And it's not in the UK.
Oh, right, okay. Where are we flying off to?
This is it's not on the island because it's in the middle of the sea. This is on the Danish coast.
Right.
Okay, so we've got to move to Denmark. But, I mean, you know, it's rather grand inside. It's all
flipping egg.
Yes, it's kind of like a huge, big stone, round room that almost looks like King Arthur kind of thing. Massive,
it's very grandeur.
Huge ceilings, 30, 40 foot. And
that's right up our street.
It's all raw concrete. It's been transformed into a surreal retreat where people can meet. That's perfect.
Yes.
And enjoy elegance. Grand chandeliers are in there, lush greenery. It's got infinity pools. You know those pools that are just... Yeah, and they're about 70 foot in the air. It's called a Fortress of Solitude, and it offers just in a brown envelope, basically. I think it's going to be billions.
Yeah.
That might... Mr. Horny, once again, enthusiasm, 100%.
Practicality,
0. But never mind.
Oh, bless. Keep them coming.
Keep them coming in. If you've got any serious ones with a lease on them, send them in to us.
Yeah, do that. Summer party. Have we recovered?
No. We've got a lot to talk about.
Yes.
So last year's V2V big summer beach party at Liberty Elite, we virtually closed the A5. Okay.
I think we broke everything that night.
It was mad.
It was crazy.
This one I had to keep a little bit of sense to. But then what happens is couples come along and I go, ooh, she looks nice on that photo. Just come along anyway.
I think all the listeners know, sweetie, that...
Yeah. I get carried away.
You get a little carried away.
And so, yes, people send us lovely messages on Fab saying, oh, is there any room? And it's very difficult. Some of our events are prepaid, such as the events at Mamba.
And the Hotel Takeover.
Hotel Takeover in Worcestershire is completely prepaid.
It is.
The events at Liberty Elite are not prepaid. You pay at the door. So we have to curate a guest list. And the guest list sometimes, we only get sometimes as little as 60% that actually turn up. And that can be for many reasons. You can get lots of new couples where they are really nervous last minute and freak out and just go, can't do this, which is cool. That's fair enough. If you can send us a message and say that you can't make it, we'd be grateful, because we always have a list of people that are desperate to come, and a lot of times we go up to our limit, and we just literally daren't add any more. But we always kind of go over a little bit. And in the case of last year,
nobody dropped out.
Literally 99.9% of people were there. It was only me not there because I was scared to show my face.
Chardonnay had locked you in the laundry cupboard or something, I think.
Absolutely. This year, we were pretty spot on.
Yeah.
We managed to curate the list just above, and just enough people we had a couple of last minute cancellations, we had a waiting list, we managed to fill those places. It was just perfect. It worked out pretty well. But there were massive queues to get in.
Yes.
And that caused a certain amount of outrage. Some people were really upset about that. It's fair to say we always give you the good, the bad and the ugly. Not helped because the bloody sunshine, everybody was invited, but one person didn't show up, the UK Mr. Sunshine.
Now, my weatherman is usually pretty spot on, and he'd promised me that it was going to be cloudy during the day, but come 8 o'clock, the sun was going to come from behind the clouds and it was going to be lovely.
Yes. Did it happen?
No, he lied.
Yes. Yes, he did. We had 2 DJs booked for that night.
Yeah.
Amazing DJs. Call him Mr. DJ R, who is one of my favourite DJs. Just amazing. He plays a lot of reggae and Caribbean stuff and a lot of cool stuff. And they had set up a massive PA concert rig. We're talking like a massive PA concert rig, to the point that the people, when he tried it and did his first sound test, the people who were staying at Liberty Elite, which is almost like a field away.
Well, not quite.
It's a big garden.
It's a big garden, yeah.
Literally shat themselves and ran out thinking that like somebody had nuked Leicestershire. Because it was like booming across the ground. This thing was huge. So we had to move one half of that indoors because it was too cold.
It was a little nippy, which was a shame, because the majority of us were all dressed in beachwear.
Which is the other thing. So we had a queue of people that took about 45 minutes to get into the club.
Yeah.
And people were dressed in bikinis and
shorts, t-shirts.
And obviously the thing is, it's so difficult because we take security so seriously at V2V.
Yeah.
There is absolutely no one that can get in that isn't meant to be there, and it does take time to process. We have a lot of new couples that turn up to V2V, and each club has its own process for getting people in.
Yeah.
So some clubs and some venues do prepay. Liberty Elite isn't one of them. Liberty Elite is a pay on the door. And obviously you do all your ID checks and you do everything at the door. And that caused some unrest with our people. And we are truly mortified and so sorry for those people that were upset by the queues.
Absolutely.
And so we are working with Liberty Elite, and we're going to try and alleviate and see. We're a victim of our own success in as much as the V2V parties are so popular.
They are, because, and we've had so many compliments about this before, the guys that come to you guys that come to our parties are so amazing. You are what makes it so popular. So we want to make sure that you still come to all of our parties.
Absolutely.
Because otherwise they're not going to be what we consider a V2V to be.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, one of the downsides to that is that we have a lot of people that want to come, which hence causes the issue with the queues.
And we are a party that has a lot of newcomers.
Yes.
And newcomers have to have their ID checked, and it's a longer process. So we're working with Liberty Elite to see if we can alleviate that for future parties.
Yes.
I mean, not all V2V parties are as mad as our big summer party.
No, that one seems to really...
Yeah.
I
think we have like 2 massive parties. We have a big Christmas party.
Yes.
Which is always mad and lots of fun. Santa and his big sack.
You're talking about Saucy again?
No, that's not Mr. Saucy. Ho, ho, ho. Anyway, we have the Christmas party and we have the big summer party, which is always crazy. So we do apologise to people, and we are working on it.
Yeah, bear with us, guys, but don't give up on us.
Now, you did mention Saucy.
I did.
Which brings us on to our first game that we played at the V2V Big Summer Party.
Oh, it was you came up with a corker this time, Mr. N.
The Saucy Match game.
Yes. So it was Saucy Seaside Postcards.
Yes. We gave everybody a rather cheaply printed... I have to say, a rather cheaply printed, and
no expense spared.
It was no expense spared, and I think the printer that I used was very dubious because I asked for a selection of Saucy Seaside postcard snaps.
Yes.
And I think some of them were AI generated.
I did hear a few kind of, can't use that. That's disgusting.
Yes. They were meant to be saucy and not kind of...
Pornographic
X-rated. But one of them was this, like, big woman. She looked like Godzilla in the sea. Honestly, she looks about 30 foot. And then there was this, like, little man on the beach. He looks about 5 foot. And I looked at the postcard... And she just got like this massive fanny open bare on the front. I'm like, full frontal nudity.
I have to say, there was a postcard that had a woman with... She looked like she got a double fanny going on there.
And it was AI. It was AI. I'm going back to the printer. I'm raging about my Saucy Seaside postcards. Because then there was another one... Just this random dog was carrying like a chain of sausages across the beach. I'm like, what the fuck is this about? I'm like, we seem to have the selection of like weirdly generated AI generated. It was just totally random. And then there was another one. There used to be a program on kids' TV called Grandpa in My Pocket. Grandpa in My Pocket.
Yes.
And you got like these saucy ladies. It's got Wish You Were Here, and I think like a bikini was blowing off and something. It's like, well, not this close or something.
Yeah.
Great, funny, saucy seaside postcard. But then just randomly, 2 little miniature grandpas just kind of looking through magnifying glasses. Fully dressed in like tweed caps and tweed jackets.
Oh, okay.
Mental.
I lost count of how many times I had to say the words Saucy Seaside Postcard.
And everyone then got confused because they thought saucy was like, I don't know, writing postcards to people or something. It was very bizarre.
They were good though, and everybody did really enjoy them.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Huge thanks to NJ, our photographer.
Yes.
Bless him. He set up super quick. He managed to he was doing free photo shoots for all our couples. So you could go to the big summer party and once again, you could have a free full-on photo shoot. You could have a boudoir shoot. You could do fully nude photos if you wanted to with him. He was offering a full service to us that night. He was amazing. But then because the weather was a little bit on the shit side,
to say the least,
and we had an absolute packed Liberty Elite, and Liberty Elite's one, it's a big club.
It's a big club, yeah.
Saucy came up to me, the real Saucy, not Saucy Grandpa in My Pocket seaside postcard, not that one. So the real Saucy came up to me and went, Mr. N, one of our guests has had an idea. And this guy, bless him, amazing, came up with an idea of use the side room off the dance floor as a midnight playroom.
Yes, because it's got curtains that you can close.
So we closed the curtains off and we brought in all the summer crash mats, which were kind of beds that we were going to use for the lawn.
Yeah.
And we made a midnight playroom, which was really dark. So it felt like you were doing naughties in the disco, because we got the DJs playing inside and this like midnight naughty playroom going on.
It was really cool.
It was really cool up until NJ realised he had lost one of his camera attachments. And so had to pop his head through said curtains.
With his torch.
No. That was Roger's.
Oh, was that Roger's torch?
Roger's a Boy Scout.
He is, bless him.
Roger's a Boy Scout. He's got I think he's like tactical SAS. He's got he's got smoke grenades in his pocket. He's got like little Uzis or something on his like belt attachment. He's like proper Boy Scout, okay? Walkie-talkies, all sorts of shit, okay? And he just brings out these like proper and it's one of those piercing torches that like blinds you from about 1,000 feet away. So he brings out this little like this little clicky sort of pin spot kind of thing, which it basically looked like when you had that popped on your head. You just think, well, I'm gone. Special forces are here. We're raided or something. So Roger he just went, no problem, NJ, whacked it on, and NJ just went, hello, and popped his head through. And apparently he was greeted with about 7 naked couples, all whatever, doing raunchiness in there. So yeah,
it was quite comical to watch.
It was quite funny.
It was like, what's going on?
Yeah, it was quite amusing.
We'd also come up with a new game.
I was gutted. So last week we didn't mention that we were going to have again. We just said volleyball was shit. We're not doing that again.
No, that was shit.
It was good watching the boobies bounce, but it's typical. It was too hot. It was too hot for volleyball.
It was, yeah.
For beach volleyball, it was too hot the previous year. So this year we're like, okay, we'll do something less strenuous. So I came up with tossing the Willy.
So we had an inflatable Willy.
A giant inflatable Willy.
I say giant. It was about 3 foot tall?
I'm bloody raging now. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to share this with you, Liz. I'm a very angry Mr. N this week. On the front of the box of this giant inflatable Willy, it says giant. Okay. Giant inflatable Willy. I thought it was going to be about 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
No.
I think it was roughly 3 foot tall.
It was about a 3 foot tall Willy. I wanted it to be like toss the Willy, as in, ha ha ha, it's funny. Are you tossing any Willies tonight, girls? And we were going to toss this inflatable Willy like a caber.
Yeah.
Like Scottish Highland Games, toss the Willy like a caber. I don't know why I'm sort of tossing.
You're doing the action, dear.
I'm doing imaginable, tossing my imaginable Willy at the minute. And we couldn't toss the Willy. And I said to everyone, if I see you throwing it like a javelin, you bloody banned.
Oh, I tell you what, listeners, he was very...
I was a stickler for the rules.
Where?
So it's like, I want to see people properly tossing the Willy. And do you know how many people tossed the Willy?
How many?
Nobody.
Are you sure?
No, because it was too cold.
Well, it was too cold.
Everyone was like, Mr. N, I can't find you, Willy. It's too cold. So nobody tossed the Willy. So we're going to save that one for next year because I want to toss the Willy.
The thing was, at the end of the evening, we then had to deflate said inflatable Willy. It took 3 of us. I tried. We couldn't find the stopper to start off with. Well, it wasn't where we thought it was going to be.
Mrs. N, it's the first time I've ever heard you having problems deflating a Willy. It's the first time ever.
So yeah, I had a go at it. Busty had a go at it, and then I think in the end, poor old Roger had to deal with it.
I'm absolutely speechless that you and Busty couldn't deflate a Willy.
We were tired. We were a bit weary by that point.
I don't believe it. I can't see you and Busty ever having problems deflating Willies.
The one thing about the evening, though, because it was so chilly outside, which was such a shame because the day after, the sun came out.
As always, typical.
Everybody knows how much I love the hot tub at Libs. Mm-hmm. I loved it even more that night because it was so warm.
It was warm.
Everybody kind of got in just to warm up a bit, didn't they?
It was just typical. We had the summer party on the one evening that was quite chilly.
Yeah.
It was still an amazing party. The outfits were just absolutely amazing.
Oh, they were brilliant. We had some lifeguards in there.
The lifeguards were pretty cool.
Yeah.
We had quite a few actual people bring their motorhomes.
Yes.
It was like a real motorhome car park outside.
It was
really cool.
It was like a proper holiday kind of.
Gotta say, Mars 100.
Oh, yes.
They looked amazing.
They did look brilliant.
Absolutely amazing. Mars 100, lovely couple. We see them when we go to LV events.
Yeah.
They were just like life and soul of the party.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But I did have to question him because they have got like a really cool motorhome. It's really, really cool. But I'm like, mate, you're in a sex club and you're just looking at your motorhome. You know, everybody was out admiring their motorhome because it's an impressive piece.
I think he's done it all out himself, hasn't he?
I'm not sure, but it's a cool looking thing.
Yeah,
it's a cool looking vehicle. Everybody knows I'm into my vehicles. It looks a tasty looking piece of kit. But I'm like, mate, there's naked women all around. What are you doing?
There was a funny bit towards the end of the evening when everybody was going, though. And I think Mars 100 had gone back to said camper van. Mr. and Mrs. Mother Trucker were being a little bit mischievous that evening.
I can't believe you've dobbed Mr. and Mrs. Mother Trucker
I am, because I witnessed what they did.
They shook his camper van.
They did while they were in there.
And I just heard this...
It's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
I just heard this voice going, "Oi, what are you doing?"
It was funny.
I can't believe they'd have got away with that if it wasn't for you.
Not really, because Mars opened his window and he saw who it was. So
I didn't know that.
They were already busted before I said that.
What they needed Roger's little spot torch. Then they could have blinded him and ran away.
They did.
This is the kind of fun that goes on at V2V, and the friendships that you make and the people there, and we've got kind of a lot of new couples, and there were a lot of new couples that visited Purple Mamba that then came to our summer party.
Yes, there was, yeah.
Sort of people making new friendships, new connections. It was just amazing. And even for us to just stand there and watch it happen, it was just exceptional. It was just out of this world.
What was really nice for us as well that night is because Libs is quite a big club and we have a lot of people, as people know, come to V2V. We don't always get to spend a lot of time with people.
Not individually.
Not individually. But we, for some reason, we managed to speak to loads of people that night, didn't we? And had some great conversations.
It was because I think you missed the buffet.
I think I did miss the buffet.
So that was it. Your buffet time and your hot tub time. Well, then we did get to go in the hot tub.
We did go in the hot tub,
We did go in the hot tub. It just... Time seems to actually kind of slow down, and we just seem to get more time with individual couples. It was lovely.
It is great because it's one of the things that we love to do more than anything is spend time with you guys, get to know you more, listen to your stories. Usually because I'm on the prowl for, podcast content, that kind of thing.
Hunting people down.
But yeah, and it was just brilliant being able to spend proper time, wasn't it? And really get to know you guys more. So yeah, we loved that.
Huge thank you to everybody that supported V2V. As I said on the night, if it wasn't for the people that come along and support the events, we couldn't do what we can do, and V2V wouldn't be growing like it is. And the fact that now people are going from one club to another club and moving around, and the group's kind of getting bigger, the regulars that attend, and it's kind of, I think it's reflecting on the newcomers that come to the party.
Yeah.
And people are kind of meeting people from further afield, and it's just so exciting at the moment, and it just feels like we've gone to that next level. It just feels so lovely.
It does. What more do you want than to be able to create an atmosphere where people just come and have the best time ever. And
just forget the world.
Forget the world and meet the most amazing people.
Because at the minute, the real world's pretty fucking crazy.
It's a bit shit, isn't it, at the minute, yeah.
And so to kind of come in, close the door and just forget everything that's going on in the real world. And there's no judgment. It's just absolute fun and it's a holiday.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So as we previously spoke about the motorhome rocker...
Oh, no.
Which I think will now become your new nickname.
I can see a new Discord name arriving. Mrs. Mother Trucker.
Mrs. Mother Trucker, it's Fun Fact Friday.
Fun Fact Friday.
On average, you fart enough in one day to fill a party balloon.
Oh my God.
Really?
Where does she get these things from?
I want to know who's actually tried that to find that fact out.
I mean, which kind of balloon are they talking about? Are they? A party balloon. Is it one of those ones that you can make into a dog or an elephant?
No, they're quite hard to fill, aren't they? They're quite hard to blow up. Those ones.
Yeah, or is it like one of the giant big silver ones that you?
You can't say she doesn't tell us things we've never heard of before.
Oh, no. Yeah, and if this caravan is a rocking, don't come a knocking.
Just don't tell Mrs. Mother Trucker you've got a motorhome. So for any listeners that don't know, we have a Discord group.
We do. It's links to our Discord group are on our programme notes and on our website, v2v.uk. That's v2v.uk.
You should join because the guys that are on there are brilliant.
Totally free.
Totally free. You get to talk to amazing people.
It's not a pick-up place.
It's not a pick-up place.
If you're just trying to pick people up, don't bother going on there because you'll just get banned.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's for social people who are interested in the lifestyle who want to come along to our events.
So there's lots of rooms in our Discord group. So we've got a general chat room.
Yeah. We've
got a ladies' room, a gents' room, all sorts of things. There's one to do with bikes and one to do with food and all sorts of things. One of the rooms that's on there was created by the lovely Saucy.
Not the seaside postcard, Mr. Saucy.
The real Saucy.
Mr. Saucy, who might have been enjoying the Midnight Playroom. Swingers Code, I don't know if he did. It just might have been. Who knows?
Anyway, every Monday, Saucy puts on a question of the week on the Discord group.
He does.
This week's I thought was very interesting and did actually mention to the people that participated this would be a great topic to cover on the podcast.
I was sharing it with you, the listener.
We are sharing it with your listeners. So, Saucy puts, well, what a big summer party on Saturday. The only thing missing was the summer, which was true. There was no sun. What happens with you after a big party night? Do you get extra horny with your bangover? Bangover. Do you suffer from the club drop when you feel blue afterwards, or do you just surf the positive waves to the next event?
Ooh, that's a very good question. Do you get a bangover or do you get the what's it called? The club drop? The
club drop, or it's a bit of a come down, isn't it, from such a high?
Yeah, I think it depends massively if you are a couple or if you are a single person, because as we've talked to many single people who attend naughty hobby events, they will tell you, and it's a real thing because it is such a high and it's such an addictive environment to be in.
Yeah, but also think about it. You are releasing endorphins.
That's what I mean. It's addictive.
It is.
It's addictive. It's a high. It literally is a high. And you're in an environment where everybody is super kind, everybody's super nice. And to a certain degree, as we've talked about in today's society, it can be pretty rough out there. And to be in that environment where you don't have to worry what people think of you, of how you look. You know, ladies can come in bikinis that they wouldn't dream of wearing anywhere else.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's interested in your lumps and bumps and everything like that. Nobody's interested if you're not a size 6. People just appreciate you as a person.
That's right, yeah.
And there's that feeling of acceptance. We saw couples there, and we shared experiences with couples where they said, I can't believe it, we've just stepped into this environment, and within an hour they were sharing really, really intimate stories of their first time experiencing naughty hobby meets and things.
Yeah.
And for some couples, they'd not experienced anything like that before. And then all of a sudden, when that ends, you're back in the real world. And if you're a couple, as we've said many times, you've got somebody that can share that with and go, what was the best bit for you? You know?
It's true, yeah.
But if you're on your own...
Well, we call it like the debrief, don't we? So.
Yeah, you could do the debrief. But if you're on your own, who do you do that with?
Yeah.
And we've spoken to the ladies where they really do suffer the club drop, and it's not nice.
No, so, it isn't nice. I'm normally knackered afterwards.
you just sleep.
I sleep most of the time. I'm going to read out some of the replies. I'm not going to read out anybody's names.
Yeah.
If you're listening, you'll know who you are from your reply. But it's interesting because there's a real mixture.
Okay.
So one of the replies was, just walking the dogs are horny as hell.
So, yes, that's the bang over.
That's the bang over. Again, another one. Bit of everything. Naps, food. Normally a come down at some point and then slowly back to reality. And a small time off sex to recover. Somebody had a busy night.
Nobody wants chafing.
No.
You don't want chafing.
This was, I get more horny, if that's possible.
That's okay.
This one was, après amazing weekend blues are very real for me. So I have to remind myself to be kind to myself, eat and rest properly, and most importantly, have a debrief with someone who shared the amazing fun, which of course can help that person as well. Noticing the sad, grumpy, downer feelings is a good marker that post-weekend blues are kicking in.
Yeah, accept those feelings. Again, with therapy, don't you? They always say that don't try and block the feelings, just accept them.
Yeah.
So if you think, yeah, okay, I'm feeling a bit blue today because I know why. I know why it is, because like I've been, you get that amazing build up to an event. You're excited. You don't know what's going to happen. We always say go with no expectations, but you always do have expectations. So you don't know what's going to happen. And then all of a sudden you get the release and everything, and you might do something a bit naughty, you might not. And then there's the, okay, what have I got to look forward to?
Yeah, it's just about acknowledging it, isn't it? And like you say, riding the wave. This is an interesting one. Bit of both here, plus a good lump of FOMO, as we have returned to the parent mode before most people had left the club. So you don't think about the people that have been to the actual event but had to leave early, knowing that people are still there.
That it's still going on.
And they're not a part of it.
Yeah.
So you've left something really good.
Oh, that's hard.
That's tough, isn't it? I've never even thought of that.
That's really tough.
Because we are obviously there until the very end. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing worse, is there, than having to leave an event when it's...
Yeah. And also as well, people that can't get to one particular event. So if you're missing an event, and especially if it's an event that you've been looking forward to, and then if you're poorly or can't make it or for whatever reason, sometimes you can have massive FOMO with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've suffered that.
Have you?
Yeah, where we've been planning to go to an event, and then for one reason or another, we can't make it. Real life gets in the way, and I've kind of like been really irritable because you're just thinking, oh, the gang's going to be there and I wish we could be there, and you just feel left out.
Yeah. This is from a single person. I definitely get the come down feeling, and being single and having no reclaim sex or someone to share with is hard sometimes. By the time things have got back to normal, it's another event and the cycle continues. It is tough, isn't it? It is tough. I mean, I do think as couples, we do take each other for granted that way, that we've got somebody to, talk to who shared that experience. But as a single person, like you've just said, it's very difficult unless you've got somebody else that is in the environment that...
We might have to create like a single person's room, an anti come down
kind
room.
of like the after event room, that kind of thing. So if you are feeling a little bit
where there's like couples or people in there that can talk to single people and go, you know, and just probably help them share that experience of, obviously you can't share the experience of reclaimed sex, but you might be able to chat and just share some of that stuff. Yeah, we'll look at that. Mr. Saucy or Mr. H, somebody in the Discord room. We'll see if we can get that room kind of rocking.
Yeah. Final one I'm just going to do. Oh, well, there's a couple. So I need to mention this. A while ago, about 3 years ago, I think before we even started the podcast, an old school friend of mine got in contact with us. We got in touch, didn't we?
We talked about this.
We did.
We talked about this on the podcast. Mrs. N, yes, had a school friend who came across us accidentally, just in case you haven't listened to this episode, and he went, I am so sorry. I came across you naked on Fab. I promise I haven't looked. Obviously he had.
Right.
Obviously he had. I came across you naked on Fab. Oh, God, I'm so embarrassed. But it was brilliant. He handled it absolutely like a perfect gentleman. It was brilliant. In the end, cut a long story short, Mrs. N and myself took him along to Dark Desires.
Yes.
Scarred him for about 3 years. He hasn't been out of his door. He's been in his house longer than somebody when we all were with COVID. Because he was mentally scarred.
Yes. Well, he contacted me the other week, bless him, and said that he had taken himself off grid for a while.
Yeah, I wonder why.
And now he's back. And he was contemplating the idea of coming to one of our events, because obviously previous time we hadn't started our events yet.
It was just literally as we were
just about to do our very first
V2V,
one when we took him to Dark Desires. Anyway, to cut a long story short, he came along with a friend, and I think we've redeemed ourselves. I think he's finally forgiven us for what we did to him 3 years ago. And he replied to the question of the week saying, 3 days later, I'm still on a high.
Fabulous. That's amazing. And again, maybe if we create that room in Discord, it'd be great for singles who are suffering on the, what's it called, the club drop. I like that. The club drop.
Yeah.
Where, and if somebody else who is still on the high, they can help kind of like pick up the person and say, hey, come on, you know.
It is, but like you say, some people have tips on how to deal with it and stuff, don't they? So
just that little bit like talking, hey, you know, get yourself down for another one or whatever, or think about all the things that are going on, and you can just chat, and it's just talking it through, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. So yeah, I just thought that was a great question.
It's very interesting.
Great thing to talk about, and some of the responses were fabulous.
I think I've suffered all of those emotions at some point.
I personally, I think I just have the knackered one. I'm too tired to feel down.
I mean, in fairness, this year we have been doing up to 3 events a month.
We have been busy, haven't we?
So yeah, it's been good. But I mean, I wouldn't sort of not have done it for the world. It's been amazing. This summer has been absolutely amazing. It has
been amazing.
And you know, we've got things planned for V2V, and it's again, I say, we thought that doing more events, it would thin our parties out a little bit. Yeah. But it just seems to be where there's just more and more people attended. Which is
absolutely fabulous. And we are, and I mean this genuinely when we say it, we are totally blown away with the support that we get.
Yeah.
It's not just the events, it's the podcast as well. The podcast seems to have just completely gone crazy.
Yeah.
We've got some amazing guests coming up in the next few weeks, which is just fabulous. Yeah, lots of exciting things to look forward to. So if anybody is interested in coming to one of our events, we've got a couple of events in September and in October.
We've got 2 in September, 2 in October.
We have. So on Saturday the 13th of September is our V2V Chocolate and Chill Night.
I've thought of a tagline.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember minstrels?
Yes.
Okay. Were they round trees, minstrels? Round trees or
can't remember.
Cadbury's, they weren't Cadbury's, were they? They were Nestle minstrels from the 1980s.
We're just going to keep listing all the chocolate brands.
That's it until we find the one.
Yeah.
Right. Chocolate and chill. Melt in your mouth, but not in your hands.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. V to V.
That is so cheesy.
Chocolate chill, melt in your mouth and in your soul. Or pleasure unwrapped.
Oh, actually, you could do quite a few, couldn't you?
I know.
So yeah, this is purely for me because it's all about chocolate. I love chocolate.
Absolutely.
And we're going to have an array of chocolate. There may be naughty chocolate available.
Are we going to try and get a chocolate fountain?
I know you've wanted to do this, and yeah, I think we may look at getting a chocolate fountain or two.
I've been told by the cabin girl.
Yeah.
It could get messy.
That's the only thing I'm slightly worried about, if I'm honest. But you can't have a chocolate party without a chocolate fountain, can you?
Right. On your head or on your boobs beer?
Ooh. Oh, yeah, this is going to get messy. So, yes, that is on the Saturday night. So that is for couples and single ladies.
Yeah, at Liberty Elite.
At Liberty Elite. Then, on the 26th of September, we're back.
Chris and Amanda, it's your fault.
It was their idea.
I know.
So we're back at Purple Mamba for the Gangsters and Gals.
It's going to be naughty. It's going to be a proper naughty party. Gangsters and Dolls on Trent Bridge in October. It's really pretty on Trent Bridge. All the lights, all the pretty lights, all the boats light up.
I'm just slightly concerned that there's going to be a lot of people walking around with Tommy guns.
You can get inflatable ones.
Well, yeah, that might be wise.
you could get water shooters.
Oh, don't give them ideas.
Water shooters.
Honestly.
Wet t-shirts.
Oh, behave. Right, we'll stop in that now. So they're the events that are in September.
That one is a dress theme.
It is a dress theme.
So you could come as a gangster, like 1920s Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
You could come as a Cuban-style gangster.
Yeah.
Maybe like Guy Ritchie or Quentin Tarantino, something from a more modern film.
Absolutely.
Come as a character.
Yeah.
Like Marcellus Wallace or Mrs. Wallace and Vincent Vega from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Do the dancing thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool.
It is going to be cool. As far as I'm aware, I think the squirrels already have their outfits.
Okay.
They're on it already. I'm looking forward to that. Their outfits are always amazing. Just to say, though, you don't have to dress up. If you're not comfortable dressing up, it isn't compulsory.
It is invited, but not compulsory.
Absolutely. Love that. So all the details are on our website for those parties, if you're interested. If you can't make any of the dates in September, we've got 2 dates in October.
Absolutely.
On Friday the 5th of October, we are doing Velvet Vixens, which is at the hotel. This one is just the Friday night. We're not doing a weekend this time.
No, that's right. So if you want to come to a very, very plush, very special V2V, that's definitely the one for you. We're in Worcestershire.
It is. As we've said before, it's a slightly smaller venue, so it's more intimate.
It's just a different feel.
Yes.
And it's a hotel, so if you think I'm just not ready to come to a club, it's a more chilled out, definitely more chilled out.
It is, yeah. People might not feel as intimidated as the idea of going to a club. It's a great evening and the venue is absolutely stunning. So it is well worth it. And if you get a chance to stay in one of their rooms as well, they are I can't even say it. Phenomenal. So that is on Friday the 5th of October. Then we are back at Liberty Elite on Friday the 10th of October for our Vegas Vixens.
Oh, yes, that reminds me.
Oh, hello.
Vegas Vixens.
Yes.
We have got, if you remember, at the last Vegas Vixens, we had Callum in Cov who put on an amazing Vegas-style casino.
He did roulette and...
Yeah, all mixed tables for us.
Yeah.
He was absolutely brilliant. It was scorchio.
I was just about to say, it was the hottest day of the year and the poor guy, bless him, was in a velvet jacket.
We've totally screwed the weather up this year. We had a Vegas night when it was absolutely scorchio and then a summer party when it was freezing. But yeah, so Callum sent us a message, okay?
Okay.
And he has said... So a creative mind rebels at stagnation, as Sherlock Holmes said. And there's such a thought entered my head a few nights ago. The Vanilla to Vixen board game. You ready?
Yeah.
Loosely based on Monopoly, the game sees players traverse the trials and tribulations that swingers encounter with chance and community chess style cards, depicting successful meets or encounters or aspects of those encounters. Properties can be represented by UK swingers clubs. Got it sponsored.
Oh my God, this sounds awesome.
So the clubs could sponsor the V2V board game. Houses and hotels become facilities that appear as clubs. Who will be the first player to advance from vanilla to Vixen?
Oh, I love it.
Thanks, Callum. That is freaking awesome.
Oh my God, we need to get that.
Waddington's board game. Come and see us.
Exactly. Oh, my mind's just going, oh my God, that would be awesome.
Come on, family, sit down on Christmas Day. Let's play a sex game.
Just think of the things you could come up with.
Oh, God.
Oh, that would be awesome. We're going to try and twist Callum's arm to see if we can get him to come back.
He was amazing.
He was absolutely amazing, bless him. And everybody had great fun playing the actual proper casino games, not our card games that we play.
No. I'm just going to read out one more. We've got to give a shout out to Mrs. P and Mr. on Fab Swingers. They love the podcast and send us a message on their Fab. Their photos are incredibly sexy.
Oh.
I promised I'd do them a shout out.
Absolutely. Big shout out.
But if we could get Callum and Cov on.
Yes.
For October, we'll do my best to twist his arm.
Yeah, absolutely. So just remember, if you want to attend any of those events, contact us in the usual way. You
can contact us. Just go on our website, v2v.uk. That's v2v.uk. All our email, everything's on there. It's dead easy to find us. Just do it. And there's links to Discord. There's links to our book on Amazon. There's all sorts. The events that are being held at the hotel and also Mamba, just to remind you guys, they are prepay. And obviously last time tickets were sold really quickly, especially at Mamba. Don't leave it to the last minute. Absolutely not. If you want to go, get on the guest list first and then purchase your ticket immediately, so there's no disappointment. Well, Mrs. N, just before we run out of time, okay, we've got one more news article. Oh, right, okay. To finish off the show with. Visitors to a real-life porno swingers and nudist resort explain what really goes on. Okay. The swinging lifestyle, or as we prefer to call it, the naughty hobby, is in the mainstream media again. Right. So this article has been on a couple of internet sites. I'm going to pick it from Lad Bible. Okay. They're always pretty good. Yeah. So visitors to a real-life porno, swingers and nudist resort explain what really goes on. Okay. Various visitors to one of the world's most popular swingers and nudist resorts have explained what exactly goes on behind the scenes. We do it every week. I was just about to say, yeah. We just spent an hour. We live in an age where people are getting very comfortable talking about their bedroom business online, and it seems as if it's far more folks than you might realise participate in what is traditionally known as the lifestyle. Right. It's not. It's the naughty hobby. It's a naughty hobby, yes. Come and see us. There have been plenty of different variations, and the new sex trends are always emerging. Whether it's hot wifing or some saying saving their relationship. No one says saving their relationship. We say it enhances the relationship. Nobody says, I need to save my relationship. Let's go to a swingers club. It's bullshit. It is bullshit. So this is true. This has not been written by a swinger. You can tell that. In the past, swingers may have had to seek out other like-minded folks in the depths of the internet. This is sounding a bit seedy now. Yeah. I don't like the way it's written. Or just by some subtle signs in public. No, we don't. We don't go around going, hello, you've got pampas grass sticking out your ass. That's bullshit. Well, bullshit. Okay, there are all sorts of ways to get involved, whether it's spicy cruises, swingathon festivals, or in this case, a swingers resort. Okay, swingers resort. I'm thinking, where is it? It's the Desire Riviera Maya Resort, set on the beautiful beaches of Mexico's Caribbean. Ooh. Okay. It offers visitors a wide range of activities and luxuries, including naked beachfronts, an orgy garden. An orgy, God, I like the sound of that. And pleasure rooms with provocative entertainment. One couple on YouTube recently visited the 5-star resort and were clearly impressed with what they saw. They also waxed lyrical about the impressive bathrooms and naked areas on offer. Although personally, I'm more bothered about good swimming pools and ping pong tables when it comes to holiday reports. This has been written by somebody who likes going like to a youth hostel or something.
It's not Centre Park.
Who's after a bloody ping pong table?
Depends. Oh no, I can't go there, can I?
Someone else who visited the resort has opened up about the experience with her playroom experience, proving to be particularly eye-opening. Okay? I wasn't sure what I was looking at since it was so dark, but this is what they've written.
All right, okay.
As my eyes adjusted, I saw everything. At least 5 couples were in there, just going at it. One woman was getting railed from behind. A dude was going down on his wife. Another couple was going slow and sensual and grinding at a glacial pace. What's a glacial pace?
I have no idea.
She also made friends with a couple in their 60s and saw up a man's behind.
Oh, what?
This is mental. First thing in the morning, while other couples were going at it in the pool, which is perhaps enough to put anyone off their breakfast. However, it is clear that the resort isn't for everyone, even if you approach it with a very open mind. So I thought to myself, I'm going to have a look on TripAdvisor.
Yeah.
Myself.
Okay.
And see because they've written some ridiculous things, okay? So I thought, I'm going to have a look on TripAdvisor and see for myself what people have written.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, just imagine you're off to Mexico. Mm-hmm. Okay? You're going to a swingers resort in Mexico on a Caribbean beach.
Yeah.
In Mexico, not the Caribbean. This is going to be freaking a one-of-lifetime holiday, right? You're going to see shit that is going to stay in your mental hard drive for the rest of your life. You're just going to be smiling like you've had your brain removed. like lobotomy. This is going to be something you just rocking in your old age folks home. And people are going, oh, he's just like he's lost the plot. And you're going, no, I'm not. I'm just living some special moments. Okay? So I thought I'd have a little look and find some of my own reviews on TripAdvisor of the place. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be honest, I couldn't believe what I was reading.
Okay.
So this is a couple, okay, Oswaldo A. They are going to a swinging sex resort.
Yeah.
In the middle of freaking heaven. And they're not going to suffer our shitty summer weather.
No.
They're going to the Caribbean beaches in Mexico.
Yes.
Where they're going to be surrounded by probably 200 naked, tanned bodies. Right?
Yeah.
And they've written this review.
Okay.
I want that in your mind.
Yeah.
Whilst I'm reading this review.
Tanned, naked bodies, Caribbean.
And they've given it 5 little dots. It's not stars on TripAdvisor. It's 5 little green dots.
Okay.
First time back since they remodelled the new lobby building. It's beautiful. Great time. The roads to get to the resort is a mess. Potholes. And then they put in bracket craters, just in case you don't know what a pothole is. Potholes. It's a shame that we paid this kind of money and they can't fix the road. It's greed. It didn't rain that week.
Is that all they wrote?
But they've still given it 5 little green dots. I'm speechless. Oswaldo A. Man, I'm going to say the same thing to you as I said to Mars 100. You've gone to a sex resort. He was looking at his beautiful caravan thing. That was cool. We love Mars 100. He was cool, but he was looking at his caravan motorhome thing. You're looking at the fucking potholes. What's wrong with you? You spent 2 weeks in a sex paradise And you've written your review on the potholes in the road.
Also, I don't think he did a very good description because there's a big difference between a pothole and a crater.
I'm just beyond. I couldn't read anymore. I just, people have put like wonderful fun, very authentic, excellent experience. It's like amazing for open-minded people. Oswaldo, what the fuck are you doing with your life? You're wasting your life, man. I need to calm down.
You need to calm down.
Until next time.
Go and have a lie down, Mr. N.
I will do.
We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.